How you doing, guys? My name is Anthony, and I'm going to show you how I use the HTC Media Link. So I've already got my TV paired up. We all know 3 fingers swipe up, that'll connect. So let's just take a look real quick at one thing that I really like doing with mine, which would be the browser. So with the browser, I know a lot of you've got the PlayStation, the Xbox, and you can do your internet browsing online, and that's fair enough. However, have you ever tried typing on one of those without having any kind of, external keyboard or anything? So with this, you've got your own on-screen keyboard. Just type in whatever you want to do. You're used to typing on your screen anyway. Enter. There we go. bbc.com's coming up. So, I really like the way that this one takes what you already use, what you already know, and puts it into action for you. So there you go, BBC. And as I say, everything on your phone looks exactly the same as it does on the screen. Now, let me show you another thing that I really like. We'll call this my addiction. I'm sure some of you out there share my same addiction, which is Candy Crush. Candy Crush has just recently been updated to support full landscape profile throughout the whole app, which is great. So if I just click on play there, lovely. So now we've got the full screen Candy Crush to definitely, make it even more addictive. So before I get wrapped up in that, let's get out of here, come home. There we go. So let me show you one other thing that I think really gets overlooked whenever we talk about the Media Link. Maybe it's that a lot of us don't really use it. Maybe we don't think about it. But that's going to be your PowerPoint presentations. So, I don't really understand why my boss goes out and, brings his Apple laptop, all these different connectors, plugs into the projector, and then he has to load everything up. Whereas with this, all I have to do is load up my PowerPoint presentation. Oh, there we go. Had to hit the OK button there. Anyway. So load up our PowerPoint presentation from here. There we go. So now I'm going to tell it to go into the slideshow mode. There we go. And now we're in the slideshow mode. All I have to do is swipe from right to left, and that'll bring me right through my PowerPoint presentation. Now this is an old one that I did on the Sensation XE. Obviously there's different reasons. Oh, look at that. Text from my wife. Lovely. But anyway, there's different applications that you can use this for. Just wanted to, reiterate that obviously you don't need to take your computer everywhere you go. Your computer is now in your pocket, and I think that HTC really makes that more of a reality than we actually think, especially whenever we're talking to our customers. The last thing I really like about the Media Link is that it'll allow me to watch my news channels from back home. Obviously, I'm American, in case you haven't told by the accent. But, from this, I can watch my live video from where I lived back in America. Or if I go into the BBC News app, my internet's slow at the moment, but anyway, if I go into the BBC News app, you'll notice that it's not exactly landscape. I can still view the application, have full functionality with it, but not all applications are set up to be used with landscape portrait, which is fine. You still have, as I say, the full functionality. But that's basically why I like it. The last thing I'm going to show you guys is if we take a look here, we've got the video features. So my wife and I like to watch a program called American Horror Story. Now, American Horror Story is usually a couple episodes behind whenever we get it over here. So if we take a look, I'm just going to fast forward a little bit there. There we go. So, we've got full HD quality in there, and, obviously that's going to depend on the format and the quality of the video that you have. But like I said, I've got a 50-inch telly that we're viewing it on there, and there's hardly any distortion at all. And also 0 lag. That's the best part about this. So, I can zoom ahead. It'll take a couple seconds, and then it'll zoom ahead, and there we go. But we don't have jitteriness. Very, 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 very little blocking.